guys, this is the deck that we drafted from that 1v1 draft. It's really terrible, but 1v1s your deck is always going to be bad. We actually have a couple of very good cards. We also have a structural collapse in our deck, so that's really embarrassing, honestly. This card doesn't do anything. It costs 6 to do 2 to them. But what ended up happening is Mike ended up going Gruul. So we ended up sharing cards, but there wasn't really another option. Because 1v1 drafts, there's only 6 packs and the card pool's so limited. The good cards in the pack were very green-red, so we both had to fight over it. I thought about trying to be black-blue for a minute, and the cards just weren't there, so I had to fight over for this. And honestly, his deck was a little bit better than mine, but we ended up squeaking it out. And in 1v1s, we do best 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 3, because your deck is usually kind of bad. It helps hedge against the fact that maybe if you're 4 colors or something, you'll be able to cast your spells. But we managed somehow to stay 3 colors because we had to play this bad structural collapse card. And also the shielded passage isn't very good. So let's go over the deck. So our 2 drops are Syndicate of Tides and Truefire Paladin. And Truefire Paladin is very good. This card is so good in a 1v1 where the removal is very limited and the card pool is very limited. Like, this guy will just win you the game by himself if you play him with enough red and white mana. He just gets huge, he has vigilance, he gets first strike, he can just hold down the board. He's just very good. Karkanara, probably the best green common in the set. I don't think it's close, really. So we have these 2 very good cards. Slaughterhorn's fine. We have this flyer that can kill him. This Assault Griffin. It's just got 3 power and it flies, and he's a Gruul deck, so he's got to use a Pit Fight on her or he's just going to die. We have some 5 drops. The pick that you didn't see when the camera turned off was I second picked Zhur-Taa Swine, and this card's really good. So this is the 1 card you didn't see in the draft, but we ended up getting 2 of them. We ended up winning a game off this guy alone. He's just a 6/4 with haste that steals our guy. I mean, he's a bomb rare in this format. Usually I wouldn't play him, but I mean, again, this is a 1v1. It's just something to do for fun. Now our spells are kind of terrible. This card's not very great, Shielded Passage, but it can save. We have a limited number of guys. We have to try to save them. We have this removal spell, this Ground Assault. This can get one of our guys back. Prophetic Prism fixes our mana. Gultron makes it to where they can't block. That's really the only mode that it's used for in this. Righteous Charge is kind of really bad. I don't like that card. This whole The Gates card was interesting in our deck because we have 3 gates. So when I played it, it gave all my guys vigilance, and it also like significantly pumped their toughness. I don't know if this card's good or not, but it did win me a game. So that's one thing that's really cool about 1v1s. You get to play with bad cards and see what they do when people normally wouldn't play them. Holy Mantle is obviously really good. It can pump one of our guys and gives them protection from creatures, especially against a Gruul deck when all he had was Mugging, which is just 2 damage, so couldn't kill this, and Pit Fight, and he gives us protection from the guys trying to fight. This removes his big guys. And then obviously we have Structural Collapse. I don't want to talk about how bad that card is. I drew it every game. Never did anything. But like I said, we ended up winning. We went to 5 games, and they were a lot of fun. And this is just a way to open packs if you wouldn't normally, if you're not a person that would go buy 3 packs, maybe you want to buy them and then find a way to play with them, with someone else. So it's just a fun alternative way than just opening packs. You get to test out new cards, you get to test out the format, and it's just a lot of fun. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.